What up, dog? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. How's the stream look? I haven't streamed from my OSSC in a while, so I haven't had much time to troubleshoot it. Awesome. That is exactly what I want to hear. It's more of a... I haven't really formatted it well on... Oh, now I broke it. Now I really broke it. One second. Can I undo all of this? Nope, I can't. Well, this is life now. Aww. OG Breath of the Wild indeed. Though, truth be told, I think I like this game a bit more than Breath of the Wild. If I'm being honest. It's hard to see with a black border. Oh, it's doing that thing. Why is it doing? No, that's not what I wanted at all. Oh, gotta love streaming. Well, now it's just really small. Alright, hang on. No! Back. Alright, that's what's... There it is. There's the chat. That's what it's gonna be. We'll figure out this nonsense later. Is the audio levels okay? Everything sound alright? Oh, forgive me. I'm also, like, having dinner while I do this. I'm freaking starving. Anyway, so, welcome everyone to my first retro stream of 2026. Although, this is not the first retro. Oh god. Oh god. Why is the chat doing that? Alright. I'm gonna do this. Transform. Edit transform. 283 182 plus 445. Four, four, five. All right, that's how the chat's gonna have to be for now until I fix it. That's good enough. Okay, so welcome to the 40th anniversary stream of The Legend of Zelda. This year is the 40th anniversary of Zelda, one of my favorite series of all time. So, I think throughout the year, I intend to replay some of my favorite Zelda titles, if not as many as I can, that I can stream. Obviously, like, the DS titles might be a bit of a wash. But, what better title to start than just the original Zelda? I love this game. I've played this game a zillion, million, trillion times. And I just have such a soft spot for this game, even though it probably hasn't aged the best. I still think it's pretty good. So, thanks to all of you for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and get started. I do intend to do both quests. There's the first quest and the second quest. So, that is my goal. And, at some point, I will fix my stream format, because these screens all over the place. But I'm kind of, like, in a rushy mood. So, this first stream's going to be a little bit scuffed. It's fine. Part of the process. Got there. Let me get something to drink, and we'll get started. I'll be right back. Alright, and here we are. We got our drink. We got our dinner that I will eat occasionally while I'm playing. Got some fried shrimp and fries. Oh, let's do it. Hang on. There we go. That works. So, we finally have our NES RGB modded, so I'm able to play this on PVM, and it looks fantastic. There's no graininess, no fuzziness. It just looks amazing, and I'm in love with it. Well, thank you, Asher. I appreciate that. I did wear my Sunday best for this stream. In that I am the poster boy for, like, Brawny paper towels. I'm pretty sure he wears the exact same thing. It's really hard for me to look at this game objectively. I've had a couple friends go through this game recently, and a few bounced off. And it's really hard for me to look at this game from that objective lens, because I've played it so many times that I just know where everything is. But I still think that this game was an incredible, like, achievement in terms of, like, exploration in the NES days, because it's truly an open world game from 1986. And I think it's aged rather well, personally. I mean, it kickstarted one of the best series, or video game series known to man, in my opinion. Game also has like a zillion glitches that I wish I knew. Right now, I'm trying to not die and also get bombs. Alright, that was convenient. Because what I like to do before I even tackle the first dungeon is get the white sword. And you do that by having enough heart containers that the old man will give it to you. That's mastering it. So with bombs, you can get 2 heart containers right off the bat. More bomb. I do like to challenge myself a bit in this game. I don't use potions. I just kind of go into a dungeon and see if I can pull it off. Some bombs. Let's just get some more money. Alright, we got max bombs. Usually not this lucky with bombs. Usually take a lot longer to farm bombs. Get some more money. Get last. Now we have enough to get the white sword. And get the letter. Even though we don't buy potions, we'll get the letter for completion's sake. Now, I will say, I don't know the second quest as well. I think I remember where all the dungeons are, vaguely. But, like, I don't remember the dungeon layouts very well. But it's amazing that, like, I haven't really sat down and played this game in such a long time that I still remember, like, this game is like breathing for me, almost. Candle. Oh no. Oh no. We're dying. Ooh. Freaking Lionels. Alright, white sword. Oh, he would. How we got? Easy peasy. Easy game. Oh, boom. Full health. No. No. Well, that's full. Aha! Full health again. Okay. So now we're about ready to tackle Dungeon 1. Rude. Alright, first dungeon. Piece of cake. I love this theme. Like, gotta be one of my favorite Zelda dungeon themes. Boop. Careful, Robert is watching. Lurking. Because he's one of the ones I know that played this game recently. We have very differing opinions on it. I think in some respects you can make the argument that Zelda 2 is a more fun game. I think Zelda 2 is really cool. I like that game more. I mean, that's fair. Like, it's definitely a product of its time. Again, like, I can't look at it through that objective lens anymore because I've just played it so much that I just don't know what it's like to be clueless. And I imagine, like, that just greatly changes the experience. And, like, I played it when I was so young that I don't even remember what my first experience with this game was. I definitely think it's a game worth exploring, at least looking at it from, like, how this game impacted the series and video games as a whole. Like, I think this game is very important and pivotal to the game industry. Like, it launched 1001 Adventure Clone. And you can see Zelda's DNA in, like, this started, like, the Zelda formula, and then, like, Link to the Past perfects it, right? Or at least that's how I see it. And then you just have Ocarina of Time, which, you know, jumps it into 3D and refines it more. Then you have the crazy Majora's Mask, which takes the formula in a completely different direction. I love that game, by the way. Majora's Mask is so sick. Cannot wait to stream that game, because I totally intend to stream that game. You know, I think the first Metroid gets a bad rap. I do. I think the first Metroid's actually pretty cool. I think the only problem the first Metroid has is that it doesn't have a map. If it had a map and like you weren't expected to just draw your own map, I think that game's fine. Like, I think that game's actually pretty cool. That's like my only take on the original Metroid. Now, I have that same issue with Samus Return, or not Samus Return, but Return of Samus. Samus Returns is a That's true. Yeah, that wasn't great. I don't know why they decided to do that. Hell yeah, super hard boss. I mean, Majora's is just one of those games, like one of those all-time games. It's just like so unique and special that like Nintendo's never gonna make another game like that again. Guarantee it. Like that game was made to some degree because of crunch. Because like it was just, hey, we need a new Zelda game, and you guys got a year to do it because you don't want to do my Game of the Year version of Ocarina of Time. Like this is how Majora's Mask came about. Is Shigeru Miyamoto wanted to do his Game of the Year version of Ocarina of Time, and Eiji Onuma's like, yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to make a new Zelda. And they're like, okay, you can do that, but you have a year to do it. And that's kind of fucked. And so, like, if you read developer interviews for that game, like, Eiji Onuma was so stressed out. Well, I mean, when a lot of the assets were already done, which makes a lot of that a bit easier. You just had to design, like, new dungeons. But I mean, like, you have all the new masks, which probably took a lot of work. I don't know. Majora's that game, man. That game is incredible. Like, I legitimately, once my N64 is RGB modded, I legitimately look forward to streaming that game. Yeah, but it had like a more in-depth world, right? Like it wasn't just the dungeons. Like there's more to do within the world of the game than just the dungeon. Like there's so many side quests in that game, whereas like Ocarina of Time really just has the trade quest, and that's it. You know what? I really should just come back here. Well, whatever. My OCD is making me do the levels in order, when I really should just do them out of order. Oh yeah. Be sure I can get meat. Good lord, that shield is fucking huge. Alright, we have bombs for Dodongo. Alright, if we didn't have bombs, we do now. Yeah, I gotta get the ladder, so... You loop around, yeah. I've also been, like, thinking very fondly of Ocarina of Time a lot lately, too. Like, I really want to revisit those games. I did watch that video you sent me, Chris, and... So, I kind of get that person's complaints. But I also think a lot of those complaints were a little nitpicky. The swimming, I'll give you. The swimming is a bit egregious. But, like... One of them was like, man, Majora's Mask 3D looks good. Almost too good. And I'm like, okay, my guy, come on. let's not do that right now, please. Can we not do that? What? 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 What just happened? Again, I do agree with the Zora swimming is probably like the most egregious thing. And actually, the Odawalla boss fight did look a little silly. I didn't remember that much. If that's the item, I like it. Oh. Hit select, and it stopped, and I thought I froze the game. Definitely just try to hit select to bring up the menu. Oh, did not. Yeah, the Odawalla boss fight looked a little sus. I'll admit that. But again, like, when I played through that remake, I don't remember being like, man, remake sucks. I enjoyed it. Actually, my one complaint about the Majora's Mask 3D remake is they didn't put it in a hero mode. And that always disappointed me. Bro, what is going on with these items? What is happening? I thought it was manhandling. I can agree with that. Actually. As someone who, like, constantly toyed with the ice arrow. Yeah. To be honest, a lot of the magic-related stuff in those games just is never really worth it. Like, I think I really just used Din's Fire for most things, and then that was it. That's actually what I like about Link Between Worlds. It's Link Between Worlds gets rid of the magic system and gives you all these cool abilities. I just end up with an extra key. That worked. Nice. Did it so I didn't have to waste 3 bombs. I don't know if that's a glitch or if that's intended. We're just on a dungeon 3. I do Dungeon 6 out of order, just cause. Want to go get the bracelet. Do I really need the bracelet, though? The bracelet really didn't do anything for me. And you're kind of just hanging out in this area. 3, 4, and 5 are all right next to it. Yeah, I don't really need the bracelet. I don't think I can get the last 2 heart containers. Because, let's see. I have 8 hearts. There's 16 hearts in the game. I have 6 more hearts to get. Yeah, so the last 2 heart containers, you need the raft and the ladder. So, no real reason to go all the way and get the bracelet. Yeah. I will say, once you know everything, this game is a lot shallower than you'd think. Which is also a little disappointing, if you think about it. Cheat. Not cheat. Oh, you know what? I bet you that's where. Do-do-do. Yeah, we got some snow flurries, yesterday. It was for, like, an hour. It wasn't, like, super long or anything. Certainly wasn't like it was last year, where it just rained, or, like, actually snowed and it built up. There we go. Cheat meat. He has air bombs. None of which I need. Boy, this game's being really generous with bombs this time around. Never seen that before. Oh, that's annoying. You're gonna make me go around, huh? I see you lurking. I don't know, Chris. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of over snow. Like, it just gets everywhere. Like, I'm like Anakin in Star Wars 2, except with instead of sand, it's snow. Gets everywhere. Makes it hard to drive. Cold. Maybe I've just lost my sense of wonder. So many keys. So many. Oh yeah, like when you're that age, like it's new and exciting, and especially since it's not supposed to happen in our end of the country. All right, this game was just throwing bombs at me. Oh yeah, that's true. This fucker. Brother. Brother. Oh, my NES cannot handle this. Oh, nice. Almost do a whole lot of damage. Yeah, it was just throwing bombs at me. Eight. He's dinging me. That'll work. Oh, you know what? I think that's where the map is. Nope, it was bombs. I did. Why does the screen have a freeze when we do this? I believe this is the Manji dungeon. Oh, there's the map. Yes. Just need 1 rupee. I can get the blue ring. What's this, manhandler? Easy peasy, boys. Perfect. Needed that 1 rupee. All according to Keikaku. On the rolling rocker. You know what, Luke? If you have a rolling rocker, I'll do it. I bet Adam has one. Absolutely. I was just talking about streaming Majora's Mask. I just need a RGB mod my N64 and waiting for the board to come in. But once I do that, I'm absolutely game for that. Do you have any requests, actually? Always looking for new games. I am legally obligated to stream Glover as well. That's for Rob. But I'm all for taking requests. I want to play new games that I haven't played before, so... Okay, no, not that request. Like, no. Like, at least, like, a somewhat fun game. Or something that's a game. I feel like 20 minutes would pass and I'd be like, alright, I'm over this. I'd also need to track down the cart, but hey, that's fine. If I plan on streaming it, all the more reason for me to buy it. Yep. Do need to do Donkey Kong Country 3 at some point. Finish out the trilogy. Really? Majora's Mask probably one of my favorite N64 games. It's one of my favorite Zelda games. Like, it's in my top 3. I think that and Paper Mario are like my top 2 favorite N64 games. I have never played Perfect Dark. Best Sari. Rakuga Kids? I think I've heard of that game. That's a fighting game, right? I could be wrong. Yeah, okay. My buddy Luis put me on that game. That game looked pretty interesting. Admittedly, the 007 game that I played a lot growing up was The World Is Not Enough. I missed the GoldenEye train until much later when I was at like a Parks and Rec summer camp. And then we would play GoldenEye, Smash Brothers, and Battle Tanks Global Domination or whatever the second one was. But I mean, I'll throw that in the mix. I love fighting games, so I'll see if I can track down a copy, and I'll be happy to stream it. Appreciate you putting in the request. I appreciate it for what it was. I think in a post-Melee world, it's tough for me to go back. Like, I can go back and play Melee. I played the hell out of Melee growing up. Bro, I played a ton of World Is Not Enough multiplayer with my buddy. Like, that game, we played a lot. I love that game. Oh, like were in this dungeon? Yeah. And have you eaten my shield? But yeah, like any N64 game's up for grabs. I could do a Super Mario 64 replay through. Like, I gotta play Glover. I'll play some Donkey Kong 64. Banjo-Kazooie. What else I got? I got F-Zero. Hydro Thunder? Love some Hydro Thunder, man. The game's sick. Probably one of my favorite racing games. Oh, Rogue Squadron's so good. The only problem Rogue Squadron has is the same problem that Smash 64 has, is that the GameCube version is so good. Like, Rogue Leader is easily my favorite Star Wars game. Like, without a doubt. I love that game. I used to play it all the time. Soundtrack was incredible. Like, everything about Rogue Leader is so tight. But in Rogue Squadron, you do get to fly a car that has seeker missiles, which is pretty tight. I think it's like a Cadillac. 65 Cadillac. I miss Level 5, man. Or Factor 5. Factor 5 is the company that made those games. I did just pick up Star Wars Racer on a GameStop sale. That's a game that I also spent a lot of time. I remember specifically spending a summer with that game. I played Mars Guo because he had like 4 engines, so I thought he was faster than everybody else. I was not very good at that game. This bitch. Aw, damn it. Nice! Nice! Let's go. I think there's something in the eye. There is! Remembered. I never played Racer Revenge. I do like Rare. I never really checked out their later titles. I think Donkey Kong 64 was like the last thing that I played from them. Oh, you... But I mean, like, I love the Super Nintendo Donkey Kong Country games. Well, okay. I love 2 a lot. I can say that. I think 1 has aged a little rough. And I still need to play 3. But 2 is a freaking masterpiece, let me tell you. I also played a lot of Banjo-Kazooie. That game's pretty good. Never played the second one, Banjo-Tooie. Easy game. I freaking love that game, man. The soundtrack's perfect. The level design's incredible. Like, man. Oh, that's a bummer. Never heard of that before. I mean, that old tech is pretty finicky. Yes, I love to hell yeah. What? Hey, look, man, you don't have to convince me. If that game does it for you, I respect it. Like, I'm over here being like, Metroid Prime 4? Pretty good game. Like, I think it reaches some highs that the original Metroid Prime, like, had. So, like, but I know, much like Donkey Kong Country 3, Metroid Prime 4 is, pretty shat on. So, oh, I love Prime 4. Game's so good. Also, hi, other Chris. We have Chris Bond, Chris Kelly. Thank you guys for tuning in. The army of Chris's. That game had more than a few good points. Like, the freaking, Ice Lab? Bro, that section was so tight. All the boss fights in that game were sick. Like, I'll fucking die on that hill. I think that game is actually really good. Especially considering, like, how much of a troubled, development cycle that game had. Like, I'm impressed at what we got, to be perfectly honest. Is it perfect? No. Metroid Prime 4 is not perfect. But I think it's really good. What up, Adam? Thanks for tuning in. We're about halfway done. We finished the first 4 dungeons. I do intend to replay 2 at some point. I intend on playing Remastered. And dang, a lot of you people have not beaten the original Zelda. Y'all are crazy. I mean, so I don't think a remaster for that game is happening because they're launching it on the Switch Online. So I just have a feeling that's going to be good enough for them. But I don't know. Nintendo could surprise me. I want it to happen. I'd be perfectly happy. I think the new like Metroid Prime controls are pretty sick. I hope I have enough money for bombs. I think it's this and level 7 that have the bomb upgrades. If memory serves. So do I play the re-release, like, of Metroid Prime 2? I think you just play the Switch Online. I think that's fine. Yeah, I can do some repair videos. I can also, if you're local in Tallahassee, I can take a look at your N64 for you. I'm willing to bet that your Smash cartridge just needs a new save battery. Actually, let me just go ahead. Hey, Google, does Super Smash Bros. On N64 have a save battery?
Yes, Super Smash Bros. On the N64.
Yeah, okay. So your Super Smash Bros. Just needs a new save battery. I can do that. No problem. If you're local, I'd be happy to do that for you. If not, your local game store should be able to do that for you. Most of those stores are pretty well equipped to do that, as they have to do it for new games that come in all the time. Not sure why your 64 would randomly reset, though. You bastards. Oh, nice. Got it. Again, I don't know if that's a glitch or not. That has to be a glitch, right? Because, like, you're supposed to make the Dodongo swallow 3 bombs, but it's so much more efficient to, like, stun it with the bomb smoke and then just kill it with a swing of your sword. And I never knew if that was, like, intended or a glitch or what. Do. Could be a reset button shorting, to be honest. That's an oddly specific issue. But I'd have to see it myself to, like, really gauge it. Bro, I'm telling you, Majora's Mask is just that game. It's so good. The game is just throwing bombs at me. Bombs and keys. I have so many keys. I can't believe I remembered that. It was pointless, but I remembered that. Good old Dig Dogger. Now, you know what? I think I made a wrong turn somewhere. Yeah, I feel like something on your reset button might be shorting out. Or Chris might have a point and your AC adapter could be faulty. Have you tried a different AC adapter just out of curiosity? Nice. Oh, this is actually kind of annoying. I don't think you bomb here, but... Yeah, I don't think so. Gibdos. Hmm. Ah, there was so much more over. And you get bombs for it, like every time. It's not a glitch, right? Like, I feel like I'm going crazy. This might be where the bomb upgrade is. Perhaps. Aha! No. No. Wasn't it? Game done. Wait, video game dungeon in Daytona Beach, Florida? Oh, bitch. Fucker is fast. So, okay, in my defense, I don't know who that is behind the username. But now I'm very curious as to who you are. So, if you would like to share, please. There we go. 100. That's a lot of money. It's another room of blue knights. Yep. Oh, these fuckers.
Oh no.
Supposedly, this works. Okay, that didn't do jack. This only works on the boomerang guys. Yeah, these are dark nuts. Because the knights in Zelda 2 are called Iron Knuckles. And then that's when those names are pulled in like the later Zelda games where like Wind Waker uses dark nuts and Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask use Iron Knuckles. Actually, I don't remember if there's an Iron Knuckle in Majora's Mask. I feel like there is. I'm really curious as to who you are formerly. Very, very curious. Okay. Where's the map to this thing? Oh shit, Billy, how you doing, man? Long time no chat. It's been, God, ages. Well, thanks for tuning in, man. I'm glad you enjoy the streams. That's crazy. Also, for what it's worth, I go back to New Smyrna all the time, so if you want me to take a look at your 64 and your Smash cartridge, I'd be happy to. I try to. I've been watching Freerin lately, but I'm very bad about watching anything on TV. There's like so many movies and shows that I've been meaning to catch up on. But I do still like anime. I've been meaning to watch Dragon Ball Super too. I've seen clips here and there, and I like what I've seen of it. Yeah, for sure, man. It'd be great to catch up. Yeah, Video Game Dungeon's like one of my favorite game stores of all time. Like, Greg, the owner's a super cool dude. He always has cool stuff in his store. Like, walking into that store is like walking into a museum of video games. And, like, it gets bonus points for being, like, the video game store I used to go to growing up, right? So, when you say Game Dungeon, I'm like, do they mean Video Game Dungeon? Because I love that store. Yeah, I try to when I can. Being back in school makes it a bit more difficult. Bro, I've been thinking about that birria burrito. It's so good. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm the same way. I mean, I play a lot of JRPGs, which are very hefty on story, and I'm typically actually reading a book while playing, so... People who say, like, you should just read a book instead of playing video games, they don't understand. Like, gaming's my favorite hobby. It always has been. It is something I wish I had more time for these days. Being an adult sucks. For sure. Yeah, like, I got a lot of my pickups from Game Dungeon just because he always has the coolest shit, my guy. Brick. There we go. 6, 7, 8, yep. Got all the heart containers. So all that's left is just finishing out the dungeons, and then we can start the second quest. I think we're at, like, what, an hour, 20-ish minutes in? Yeah, I feel you, man. Nothing beats just being able to kick back, play a game, not worry about shit for a while. You play mostly just retro stuff, Billy, or are you on, play any modern stuff, too? No, it is a Sprite Zero Sugar Winter Spice Cranberry. Uh, it is quite delicious, and you can only get it once a year. Oh, this route sucks. That's fair. I can see it because, like, I'm looking at a highlight can in my head, and I'm like, yeah, I can see that. And a highlight a PBR, or not a PBR, a IPA. Not too big on IPAs. They're a bit too bitter. Or I guess too hoppy for my taste. Oh, bro, there's a Lord of the Rings game in development, so I actually just recently rewatched the trilogy in theaters with a couple friends. And they were all the extended editions, and so now I have a bunch of Lord of the Rings games that I want to queue up and stream. Because, man, Lord of the Rings has some good-ass video games. The freaking Two Towers game on GameCube, classic. Want to play the Third Age. Need to play War in the North. Yeah, my go-to beer is Yingling, to be honest. I like a dark lager beer. Like, I'm pretty simple. I find as I get older, I can't really do the craft beers much anymore. But I'm, like, stupid huge Lord of the Rings fan. So, like, Two Towers and Return of the King are, in fact, like, just goats for their time. I don't know what it was, because, like, they're essentially just beat-em-ups. Oh, yeah, best domestic, easily. I like Narragansett now. Mainly because, like, the bar I go to, if they don't have Yingling on tap, they'll have Narragansett, so that'll be the one that I swap to if I can't get a Yingling. Or a Guinness. I do drink a lot of Guinness. I prefer darker beers if I can help it. But I'm not, like, too terribly picky. Fair, I get it. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll drink a craft beer, but, like, I don't want to spend $12 on a beer. I really don't. I just have zero desire to spend, like, $12 on a beer. Chris, have you had Eyinger? Eyinger is probably my favorite German beer. Because they have a Hefeweizen that's really, really tasty. Yeah. When it comes to German beer, that is my go-to. It's kind of just like fancy food. Willow Tree, amazing German restaurant in Sam. Alright, I'd be down for that. I've also heard the German restaurant in the Volusia Mall is quite good. Oddly enough. I think this is the Goma boss fight? Boom! Do that shit before I walked in the room. I didn't know that, Billy. My brother was talking about it the other day. And I had no idea that they were a big deal. I was like, it's a restaurant in the mall that does not scream to me like I need to do this. Oh, alright, fair enough. Yeah, the last time I was in the mall, I'm like, why would you come here? Like, there's a part of me that's like, man, I miss malls. It's like, they're a part of my childhood. But nowadays, I'm just like, why would you go to a mall? Is Uncle Waldo still around over on Nova? I used to go to that all the time with my brother. I haven't been in years. Yeah, I agree. Nice. I miss that place. Ooh, I think there is some free rupees over here. Won't get enough for the bomb upgrade. Ah, son of a bitch. Aha! 30 rupees, please. Going a lot smoother than I thought I would. I would have expected to have died by now. But I mean, Dungeon 8 and Dungeon 9 are pretty tough. You need 100 rupees. I feel like that means there's something bombable here. Yep. Nice. Alright. More of these guys. I'll try my best. I'm decent at multitasking. So, like, I'm able to chat and play at the same time. There are definitely some times where I'll have to be like, okay, I need to focus for a minute so I don't die. But I don't know, I just like playing games and hanging out with people. So I just kind of learned how to do that. There it is. I need 8 more rupees. Yeah, I was hoping I could have it to where it doesn't lag behind too much, but I think I got it to the best of where it is based on my internet. Oh, give me 3 rupees. Give me 3 rupees. It's 3 rupees. 1 more rupee, my guy. Be the one. You are not the one. Oh, oh. One of these guys drop a rupee. You get it. That's fair. I completely understand that. See, what I'll end up doing is I'll end up trying to do too much at once, and then it'll just freak me out. So I get it. Fair. Been there. Alright, that's all the bomb upgrades. I think the only thing I have left is the magic key and the magic book and the red ring and the red candle. And then the 2 heart containers I get from the last 2. Really should have the wand equipped. Nice. To be fair, the Triforce quest is a lot. I can understand like not wanting to do all that backtracking. That's another game that I don't know if I prefer the original or the remake. Because, like, I love Wind Waker, and I feel like that game has actually aged very well. Like, just the GameCube version. I think I was supposed to get the candle first. I think it's down there. Could be wrong. But let me see what's down there first. I feel ya. I get distracted very easily. And then I'll let things pile up, and then once things are too piled up, I'll be like, I just don't want to deal with it. Sploosh is 100% in my head, rent-free, all the time. That guy is actually the MVP of Wind Waker. Dig Dogger. Was there actually nothing over here? Yeah. Well, I got. Yeah, no, I understand exactly what you mean, Billy. I'll be like, yeah, I can do that anytime I want, and then I don't do it. It's almost like a reverse addiction. They're like, oh, I can quit anytime I want. But then you don't. I love Bruce. Bruce is great. Skyward Sword is great. That game gets way too much hate. I love Skyward Sword so much. I had a recent conversation with somebody. They were like, I don't know about Skyward Sword. Like, what do you don't know? That game is incredible. Best use of the motion controls on the Wii. Easily. Oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Those guys were supposed to be dead. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, I'll give you that. The swimming did suck. Bro, I don't know what kind of RNGesus I've rolled, but like, this game is just throwing fairies at me. Red candle, which will never get used at this point. The next dungeon we get the magic book, which just invalidates the candle entirely. Nothing here? Nope, nothing there. So, I do think that that's very funny that... So, I was trying to come up with a clever tagline, and Nintendo was taken. And I'm, like, not solely married to Nintendo content. That's just what I happen to have found easiest to stream. But I found it funny that I haven't streamed a PlayStation game yet. And it just came to me one day where I'm just like, PlayStation Drew is such a good name. I need to use that. And so, I need to actually stream some PlayStation games. I do have a couple in mind. Symphony of the Night actually is one of them. Castlevania is one of my favorite series, and Symphony of the Night is a game that I really need to give attention to. Also, it is Castlevania's 40th anniversary this year as well. So I'll be streaming some more Castlevania games, which will be on Sega and PlayStation consoles. Like, don't worry. I have been streaming a lot of Nintendo stuff. Like, my Wednesday streams are for my collab stuff with Zenosuke and 6TOVT. I always have to take a second to remember I say their name right. But now that I'm starting to get the Sundays and Mondays like up on the regular, I want to stream like as much as I can, as many retro games as I can, and as many consoles as I can. And we have pretty much all of our consoles RGB modded, so I should be able to do pretty much everything up to PS2, GameCube, Xbox era. I have a couple Xboxes that I need to fix, and when I have one fixed, I intend to throw one into my setup. And I'll probably stream that too. I can stream like some Sudeki or Gun Valkyrie or Halo 2, because I freaking love Halo 2. Which hurts me to say that Halo 2 is a retro game now. Bro. Drowning in bones. True. Twilight Princess is another game I'd like to revisit. I actually never played the HD remake of that game. Oh, one PlayStation game I would love to stream is LAPD Future Cop. That game is so tight. I grew up on that game. That game is amazing. Probably one of my favorite PlayStation 1 games. Colony Wars is another PS1 game I'd like to stream. I want to stream JRPGs, but I feel like people would not want to watch me play JRPGs because it's such a long haul. Like, you don't want to see me go through a town, talk to every NPC, and be like, yo, what's up? I have played the original Dark Souls. I just never beat it. Oh, bro. I say back in my days all the time. I've just accepted it at this point. Like, I got the gray hair going, like, it's fine. I've just accepted it is what it is. But my bones kind of brittle into dust every time. Damn it. Oh, shit. 1 second. Be right back. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I know we're the same age, so like, you just gotta remember, we're in the prime of our lives, my guy. Like, mid-30s is the new 20s. Like, we are too young to be saying back in my day. But it does suck when you think about, like, man, that was 30 years ago. Ooh. Take me back to the 90s, though, man. I love the 90s. Hate that little corner. So annoying. Alright, Dungeon 8. Almost done with the first quest. I think what we'll probably end up doing is tomorrow we'll do the second quest. Since I can't stream too late tonight. But we'll see how I feel after I beat this and how long it takes. Oh, these stupid nights. Second quest. Second quest's tough. Anything GameCube, PS2, and above? Nah. GameCube, PS2 have been retro for a long time now. What's criminal to me is like, I feel like anything with an HDMI out shouldn't be considered retro. So like, a PS3 should not be considered retro in my opinion. And it is, and that makes me very sad. No, I feel like there's something I bought. Let me see. Ah. Oh, Lord. Man. Freaking difficulty really ramps up once you get to this dungeon. Like, I hate that room. One second. Hey, thanks, Billy. I appreciate that. Wait a minute. Is this just the end of the dungeon, or does this level have multiple go-levels? Remember. Yeah. Yeah, that was the first time I ever played Castlevania 2. I was determined to beat that game. Oh, did we skip the death room? I think we did. No, we didn't. I think the next one was the death room. Give me a heart. Give me a heart. Here's that room. Bro, that dude was boogieing over in the corner. Okay, this level just has multiple go. I was right to stock up on money. Oh my god. I like this. I have the shield! Why's the shield not working? Woo! And hey, if you guys do end up missing any of my streams, don't worry. I do migrate them all to YouTube so people can check them out if they want to. Hardest game I've ever played in my opinion. Ooh, alright. This is a good question. Let me think. Hmm. I played Bloodborne and I played Elden Ring, and I do really like those games, and they are challenging. I don't know if they are the hardest games I've. Hmm. Hmm. Trying to glance. Hmm. This is tough. It is the hardest game I've ever played. Zelda 2's up there, for sure. Zelda 2 is pretty tough. I am trying to, like, think of a game that's, like, difficult natively and not like, oh, I played this game on, like, super hard mode and it was difficult. I really think it might be Bloodborne. I think it might be Bloodborne. That, or maybe trying to get A ranks in Sonic Adventure 2. That was pretty tough. Like, you basically had to become a speedrunner. Oh, wait a minute! I know what it is! It's Super Empire Strikes Back on the Super Nintendo. Thank you for posting, Chris, because that immediately reminded me of that. Hey, Greg, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. But Super Star Wars, or Super Empire Strikes Back, on Super Nintendo, just using the default Brave difficulty, that game is tough as nails. I will actually stream that game. I will do that trilogy. Bro. Those games are a lot. I didn't think Leoth was the boss of this one. I really thought it was Goma. Bro, the freaking shrapnel in that game is insane. I can't wait to have just like a 30-second clip of me raging at the snowspeeder level. It's gonna be a good time, y'all. Yeah, we're We're just about to head to the final dungeon. I've played this game a few times. And then tomorrow tomorrow we intend to do the second quest. I think I will go use the restroom before, like, let me get to Spectacle Rock. Then I will use the restroom real quick. And then it'll be time to go to town. Man, I have never beaten Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I've only played it a couple of times. But I never beat it. And I'm pretty sure I died on the freaking sewer level like everybody did. Played a lot of the arcade game as well. That's fair. I get it. It's the right one, right? What's the left one? I knew that from Zelda 2. Oh yeah, no, I love this setup. Sometimes you just want to lock in and finally finish it, even if you finish something for... That's how I beat Ninja Gaiden 2 on PS3. I decided to just stay up one night and beat that game because it pissed me off so much. And so I did. Anyway, give me like 2 minutes. We'll run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, and then we'll go through this last dungeon. Be right back, y'all. Alright, y'all. Let's do this. This dungeon's very long. Get lost all the time. Give me my sword! I would really like to no death run this game. I don't think I've ever done that. This would be the first time. Like, no death run without using a potion. This dungeon is like... Oh, this dungeon's tough. Alright. Weird to give me bombs. Nothing to bomb. Motherfucker. Can I just have one room that's not full of whiz robes, please? That guy was coming for me. He's like, no, fuck you, bro. Get out of here. Right, I'm going for it. Oh, motherfucker! You're unlurking? Oh, god damn it. We have gone and complete... Okay. I do think you need a bomb above the Wizrobe room. Which Wizrobe room, you ask? All of them. Welcome back, man. Glad to have you back. You're just in time for the epic finale. Oh, I was wrong. There's nothing there. I'm so scared. Is it here? Oh, that's not bombs. It is 6-0. Oh, 6-toe. 6-toe. Gotcha. Thank you. You son of a bitch. Oh, oh, oh! Get out of there. Cut your losses. Go. I'm missing something here. Ah! Figured it out. It's Wizrobes. Oh no. Land Molas. Really need to find the red ring. That is like of utmost importance. We're gonna make it through this without dying. Man, playing NES and RGB is so tight. Just being able to see these sprites clearly. So cool. Go away. That just bombs the guy. You stop. Yeah. 1, 2. One, two. Easy game. Easy game. My favorite Zelda game? Mine's Link to the Past. Or Link Between Worlds. Which feels like it's cheating. Hang on, I gotta scroll up. Oh, Full Metal Completion in Star Fox 64? Bro, I think I did that once. And I remember it being really tough. I love Star Fox. I'll stream some Star Fox 64. That game's tight. I'll also stream some original Star Fox. That game does not get enough love. It also runs at like 10 frames per second. But I love that game. Hey, I'm glad that Breath of the Wild does that for you, man. The game is really cool for what it does. You son of a bitch. One, two, three. Oh, too long. He's too close. He's too close. He's not attacking. Why are you not attacking? Alright, there's the map. Helpful. Oh, I forget what it's called in that game, but it's definitely the threaded cane or the scythe, which I think is the burial blade in that game. But I beat the entire game with the threaded cane. Like, all the way up until I got the burial blade. But, like, I beat Erebus. Arl. Like, all those, like, really tough bosses with the threaded cane. So, yeah, that's my problem with Breath of the Wild. It's like, it gives you this giant open world to explore, but then, like, it doesn't reward you well enough, and the rewards that you do get feel like a diminishing return after a while, because you get to the point where, like, you don't really care about having more stamina or more hearts, because you're just getting more stamina or more hearts to go find more stamina and more hearts. If that makes sense. Ah, that's true, but the Chalice dungeons let you get it earlier. And me and my buddies found a Chalice dungeon that would let me get it earlier. It took a while. Oh, I took a lot of unnecessary damage there. That was very unfortunate. I hope we can recoup that. Benefit is... Oh, I hope I wasn't wrong. Please don't tell me I was wrong. Oh. That wasn't the real room. This is the real room. Fuck! Oh, you jerkwads. Well, should have known. Oh, these stupid bubbles. Okay, so the benefit... We do have the red ring now. So we take less damage. So we can survive a few more hits. I think Ganon still does a grip when he hits you, though. Oh, alright, where are we? Going down for now? Oh, ow. Bubbles. Give me my sword! Oh. Well, we came in here with, like, 10 hearts. Now we have 9.5. So, brother, you guys are killing me. Hoping one of these guys drops a fairy. That was not a fairy. Oh, I'll stop. For a key. Nothing there. There. Alright, 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 alright. Also, just like the different costumes didn't really do it for me. But I'm kind of like not a costume guy, if that makes sense. Eight hearts is tough. I really need some health. On over here. Not small. There. You little fucking... Yeah, I had a feeling likes don't give hearts. Oh. Up. I think the silver arrow is in the right eye. Ganon is in the left eye. Silver arrow is in the right eye. Or it's the other way around. Oh, damn it. No, we're doing this from memory. I think we're doing alright. Oh, yes! Oh, yes! That was clutch. That's exactly what we needed. Bye. I don't know if maybe I don't want to use up all my bombs just to. Oh. I love doing trick boomerang shots. And the James Bond games are pretty tough. I never like played anything on like Agent or like 00 Agent difficulty. I'm notoriously bad at shooters though. This feels unnecessary. Man. Boomerang. These jerks. Man, the wand's such a cool weapon. Like, gotta be one of my favorite Zelda sub-weapons. Whoop, whoop, up. Okay, so left eye is Ganon, based on this rune. As you can hear the boss's cry. So the right eye has the arrow. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip it. Oh, jeez. Give. Thank you. Oh, this guy. Would you stop moving? Of course. Alright, the staircase either takes me to the Ganon or it takes me to the arrow. Once we get the arrow, we just get to Ganon and we're done. Actually terrifying. Okay. We only have 3 bombs. Potentially a problem. Wrong. Okay. Would y'all, like, cut me some slack, please? That hurt. Freaking bubbles, dog. Bubble. Alright, I was wrong. There's apparently nothing in the left eye, or right eye. But the staircase did take me to the arrow. Okay, now we just need to make Ganon's room, live, shoot him with the arrow, call it a day. Ideally, find a health pickup before. Alright! Oh, there's a few of those. There are a few of those. Already. I feel like the path again. I've actually always wanted to do a Fire Emblem where if somebody dies, I commit to their death. I don't just restart the game. No! Oh, he didn't get my shield. Nice. Okay. We're good. Good. 12 hearts. May be able to find more. Oh, we got money. Plenty of arrows. Oh, let's go. I think this is it, y'all. Pretty sure this is it. Damn, it wasn't. I hope it's still left. I only got one bomb left. Okay, it was. Good. This might actually be. Yep, this is canon. Alright, here we go. Wig for luck. One more, I think. And there you have it. A zero-death run of The Legend of Zelda with no potions. Sure, we might have gotten a little lucky on the RNG, dropping fairies, but that's fine. Part of the game. And there is the original Legend of Zelda. And, like, the Cliff Notes version, because I knew where everything was. But no, I love this game. I will call you back in a second. I love this game a lot. So, that, I think I'm going to end the stream here tonight. It's already 10:30 and I do have to work tomorrow. But we're streaming again tomorrow at 8 p.m. And we'll do the second quest, which is a much more challenging version of the game. I want to thank all of you for tuning into the stream. I greatly appreciate it. Billy, great to chat with you again, man. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'm really glad that you enjoy my videos. Everybody else who tuned in, Asher, Lawrence, Chris, all you guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And for you new guys who I don't know, or if you're just lurking in the stream, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I hope maybe next time you'll want to chat with me. I play off you guys, so I can chat with you if you guys talk to me. So, yeah, look forward to tomorrow where we'll do the second quest. Really excited to do that. I haven't played the second quest in a very long time, so my memory on it's quite hazy. So, we'll see how that goes. I'm getting to Link to the Past this year, 100%. I'm going to try to fit in as many Zelda games in my stream as possible. I do want to stream as much as I can. And again, I'm not against streaming on not Sunday and not Monday. We just kind of see how it goes, and that'll be a little bit off the cuff. And Billy, I appreciate you saying that, man. I hope people really enjoy this content. It's just something that I really enjoy doing, and I want to share it with everybody else. So, I hope if you guys can make it tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock, same bat time, same bat channel, we'll do the second quest. And for those of you who tuned in late, want to catch the earlier bit of the stream, I'll have this ported over to YouTube tonight. So you guys can go check me out on the PlayStation Drew on YouTube. I also make random posts on Instagram and Twitter if you want to follow me at the PlayStation Drew on there as well. And yeah, thanks again, guys. These streams, you guys are just as important to these streams as me and the games are. So I really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for tuning in. And I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. So I hope you all have a good night. And we'll see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. Same bad time, same bad channel. Take it easy, everybody.